Alright guys, and before we get into today's video, I'm going to be giving away one SuchSpeed Lunar Cape, and all you have to do to enter is simply like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment your IGN down below, and I'll be choosing one winner at the start of the next video. Let's get into the setup tour. So before we get into my brand new room tour, I wanted to quickly say a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel. And because of that, I'm partnered up with Lunar Cape for this video. I'm going to be giving 3 of you guys the opportunity to win one of my capes. Now, all you simply have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and join my Discord. I'm going to be choosing 3 people from my Discord tomorrow. I'm going to be making a specific room in my Discord. I'll make announcements for that in my server. The link is on the screen right now to go ahead and join. So believe it or not, some of you may have seen this room before. Now I have a completely different setup now with a whole different desk and a different room layout. Now my last setup tour was when I was in my own apartment in university, and due to what's happening in the world, I had to move back home. So today's setup tour is back in my old room. However, I've completely redone my room. I'm actually really happy with it now, and I'm sorry it's taken so long to get around to this. I recorded my commentating over the top so you guys could hear it better because I have a good camera, although the microphone on the camera isn't as good, so I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy the setup tour and you want to see a complete house tour, let's get 5,000 likes on this video and I'll make it happen. I'm also at the end of the video going to be talking about my brand new texture pack, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, and we're into my room right now. So I'm recording over the top of this because I thought it would make things easier. So as you can see here, I'm stepping into my room, and on the left is my bed. It takes up most of my room. It's honestly the comfiest bed. I've got some special pillows for it. I have trouble sleeping at night. So that is my bed. It honestly takes up a huge portion of my room. We have my slides on the floor right here, which I wear all the time. I also cleaned up my room especially for you guys. And as you can see up on the right here, I have a little shelf. Now I have a picture of Anfield Stadium, that is the football team I support, Stadium Liverpool. And then as you can see, my 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. And then moving a little further on, there's a little plaque it's actually a combination of all of my thumbnails from a year on YouTube. I think it was 2017. So yeah, this is my plaque. I keep this in my room because I keep it wherever my setup is. Above there you can see some shelves and whatnot. Now moving on, I don't want to go straight into my setup, so you can have my speaker here, which is blurry as hell. You can hardly see it. It's a Sonos speaker. I'll leave all of the information for all of my electronics next to them. So that's my Sonos Play 1s. Now as you can see, I've got my chair, which takes up a huge chunk of space, so I have to like go around that. But this is the big bit that I'm very happy with. I got myself a brand new desk here. So as you guys know, this is the same room from before. This is my desk. Now I love this desk, honestly. I think it's great. So this is my desk I built pretty recently. It's an upgrade from what I had before. As you can see, I have a little remote with all of my LEDs, which you can already see. I've got a few other things on the desk, but as you can see, I can change the LED. I've actually got this remote around backwards. You can't even tell until now, but I'm like, I didn't realize. But yeah, so I have an LED which I set up. I've got LEDs going all the way around the back of my desk, and as you can see here, I've got some spray, I've got some chewing gum, I've got some deodorant, and I've got some spare phones which I don't use. Now as you can see down here, I still have the bag. If any of you guys are wondering, I keep my bag. Obviously I haven't been going out at all, so there's literally no point wearing it, but I keep that down there as well. And I use the drawers just, for desk space. So as you can see, I've got a little Sprite here, possibly one of my favorite drinks. And then as you can see, I've got a few other things on my desk. Now this is my keyboard. It's a Razer Black Widow. You guys have seen that multiple times in the past. I think it's a 2017 or a 2018. I've had to clean this keyboard out so many times. And then next to that, you can see I've accompanied by the Razer Naga, which I believe is a 2017. My favorite mouse, honestly, it's a great mouse. And then I have the full matte steel series. Now I have a new headset called the Corsair RGB Pro. It's actually pretty good. And then I have both of my monitors. I have a 144 Hz monitor, Asus on the right, and on the left of that I have an Acer 60 Hz monitor. Now you can see a little bit better now that I've turned the lights on, but this is my PC. So I'll leave all the specs on the screen. I believe it's an i7. It's got 8 GB of RAM. It's got a 1080 inside of it. It needs upgrading, honestly, and I've been getting around to it. We're looking to put more RAM into the computer, and as you can see back there, that is the mess of all of the wiring behind this setup. Now I've tried to keep it quite concealed because I don't want to show show off all of the mess. But honestly, I've been working hard on this setup for a while, and while it may seem very similar to all of my others, because obviously right now I'm back in my setup, but as you can see here on the screen, I actually have something called a screen bar, which was sent to me by BenQ. Now they've actually sponsored this part of the video because they've sent me that screen bar to use, using it for like reading and other things. It's just used as another light. I'll leave that down below. As you can see here, I've got my wardrobe with all of my clothes. I actually had to throw away a load of clothes. I gave them out to a charity because when I came back from university and moved back home, all of my stuff was completely too small for me, and just I'd outgrown a lot of items. But overall, I'm very happy with my 2020 setup. It's temporary, but I really love it. Alright guys, and this is what it sounds like with the original camera quality audio. And this is exactly why I used this little microphone to record this entire video. But aside from that, I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. I know the room tour right now is very temporary. If you remember from my apartment tour a few months ago, it was honestly a lot bigger than this. But the biggest improvement is genuinely this desk. This desk is 10 out of 10. I cannot recommend this more to anyone. It's just simple. It has enough space. I could realistically get another monitor on here, which I'm considering doing. But if you guys haven't already, please check out the Lunar Client store. This cape is honestly looking great. And if this video breaks 3,000 likes, 3,000, I'm holding up 3 fingers, 3,000 likes, then I will give you guys a whole house tour, a whole tour of my house. In fact, I was going to do one more thing. Alright guys, and I hope you enjoyed the setup tour. As I said, if we somehow manage to get 5,000 likes in this video, I will make a complete house tour in the future. I've never made one before, so that would be quite interesting. I'm going to be uploading again tomorrow. Also, I'm very interested in seeing how talented you guys are. If any of you have any pictures or anything you've created, please tweet them at me. I might even commission you myself. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one.